Null had an update again. One of them includes a tutorial for newbies, which I noticed earlier when this popped up to my screen, and even though I'm an old player, I got curious on how helpful is this gonna be to new players. So without any further, I jumped in. Unfortunately, it took almost 3 minutes of loading, so I'm just gonna skip it because waiting sucks. So for some reason the tutorial takes you to London. You are an officer investigating a criminal activity of someone shooting a metropolitan cop, and you're currently chasing him. The tutorial starts off fine, like teaching you to sprint by pressing shift, like it's not been for many other games. You chased him until you get to this apartment complex.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
So you finally get to use your primary weapon, which I guess is the reworked G36K based on the update. So you lockpick the door, normal metropolitan cop behavior, which for some reason don't have a tutorial. Anyway, as you go through the first floor, you were tasked to clear both rooms, with the first room giving you a nice London welcome, which never ended well of course. And as you open the bathroom, a movie cliche appears. How the hell is he behind me all this time? And finally, I can heal myself, thanks for my copious pings, which is the reason why I almost die on that London hug. And finally, the first gunfight starts at the second floor, where I immediately got popped as soon as I kicked the door, and took me almost 3 tries thanks to my helpful high ping, which I guess you're gonna call skill issue, but I don't mind if you do. After being forced to lower my graphics and killing this proning guy, it finally teaches me to use my secondary weapon. At the same time I'm ambushed on my way to the 3rd floor. After many attempts I managed to kill them both. After killing more bad guys at another room, I then go to the other room next to it, and I finally caught him. I was caught off guard, but I'm not gonna let him do that to me again. After blasting the bugger, I was getting shot at by more of his terrorist friends, but thankfully as the game teaches me how to prone down, I reached back to the 1st floor and reinforcement arrives as I get out. These guys are probably SAS or something else. Suddenly, we got ambushed on our way out and most of our friends are dead. Their training sucks, I guess. Luckily enough I killed them all, and the tutorial finally ends. Turns out they found mechanical agents and weapons inside obviously. Turns out it's part of a bigger threat and it's found its connection to Runograd. So, I guess the UN Joint Task Force decided to go there. World peace I guess, under one enemy. Anyway, the tutorial is fine and all, however it could have readied players for the open world, and also about open combat, not just close quarter ones. I hope they teach more to the players about items and guns in the future. So is it helpful? For a bit, yes, it's helpful, but I hope more guides will be added in the next missions. I also suggests adding gun modification tutorials. But that's all I wanna say. Thanks for watching my video.